Welcome to the ball game, everybody. It's August 3rd, 2016. We're replaying the Mets season using Stratomatic Basic. We are at game 107 of our season. We're keeping track of X number of players. Jose Reyes, Jay Bruce, Granderson, Walker, Cespedes, and Asdrubal Cabrera. And we're going to get started right away. It's going to be Steven Matz, the lefty. Steven Matz was 9-8 with a 3.40 ERA in 22 starts against Chad Green. 2-4 with a 4.73 ERA. He starts this game 3 of a 4-game Subway Series. We've gone from Shea Stadium in Flushing, Queens to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, in the Bronx. We're right about to get started, and here's the first pitch of the game by Chad Green to Curtis Granderson. It's a 3-6, and that's a ground ball right at Gregorius. Over to first, one away. It's Neil Walker. 2-10. It's a fly ball lifted to left. Hicks there. 2 away. And it's ball 4 to Cespedes. Cespedes back in the lineup as a DH. Missed a couple of games. And here's Jay Bruce for the Mets. Recently acquired from the Reds. So 1-9. And that's going to be a split die. That's an 18. That's going to go into the gap, and it's going to roll to the wall. Retrieved by the center fielder, Ellsbury. And Cespedes is going to stop. Nope, they're waving Cespedes home. And he is safe at home. So it's an RBI double for Jay Bruce. His first run driven in as a Met. 1-0 Mets here in the top of the first, and it's James Loney. 4-2. It's a fly ball lifted to right. Refsnyder. 3 outs. But the Mets score 1 on 1 hit and a walk. And after half an inning, it's Mets 1, Yankees nothing. Yanks coming to bat. It's going to be Ellsbury. Ellsburyano against Steven Matz. Here's the pitch. It's a 6-10. That's a catcher's card. It's a 5. And the catcher is a 2 for the Mets. It's going to be a pop-up. And that's going to be Rivera. Makes the catch, 1 away. Say 2-6. And that's going to be lined into the gap. Around first, going to second. Here's the throw. Safe for Refsnyder under the tag. A double, a 1-out double. Refsnyder batted .250 with 9 doubles and 150 at bats. So he would have had 36 in a full season. And it's Teixeira. Here's the pitch. 2-7. That's a ground ball right at the shortstop. He looks Refsnyder back to second, over to first. 2 away. And it's Chase Headley now. Here's the pitch from Matz. It's a 6-11. That's a ground ball right back to Matz. It's an X. It's a 19. And Matz is a 3. And Matz feels it and throws it over the head of Loney. And around to score is Refsnyder. Headley in at second on a 2-base error by the pitcher, which allows the tying run to come around and score. So the game is tied now at 1. Say 4-6. That's a line drive base hit for Castro. They're going to wave around Kelly, and he's safe. RBI single for Castro, Starling Castro. And it's Didi Gregorius now, with Castro on at first, 2 outs. 6-12. It's off Matz. That's a ground ball right to Walker. Over to first for the 3rd out. But the Yanks pick up 2 runs on 2 hits and an error. And they lead it 2-1 after 1. For the Mets, it's going to be Conforto leading it off against Chad Green. (6-9). It's a swing and a miss. Conforto down on strikes. 1 out. Wilmer Flores. And that ball is lined and caught by Gregorius. 2 out. Kelly Johnson, the batter now. Here's the pitch to Johnson. 2-11. And that's going to be a split die. That's lined. Base hit over the second baseman's head. 2-out single for Kelly Johnson. Next is Rene Rivera. It's a hard hit ground ball right at the third baseman, Headley, over to first for out number 3. Go to the bottom of the second now. It's going to be Romine, Sanchez, and Hicks. The pitch to Romine. 5-5, and that's a swing and a miss. Romine down on strikes. Gary Sanchez, the DH tonight. 1-3. It's a hard hit ground ball right at the shortstop, Flores, over to first, 2 away, and it's Aaron Hicks. It's a ground ball right at the shortstop. Flores is a 4. And he feels that and over to first for the out. 3 up, 3 down. We go to top of the 3rd, 2-1 Yankees. So the top of the order for the Mets. Granderson, Walker, and Cespedes. The pitch to Granderson. 2-11, and that's ball 4. Granderson on with a walk. Next is Neil Walker. It's a 4-8. And that ball is lifted deep center field. Back goes Ellsbury to the track. Looks up. That's out of here. 2-run home run by Neil Walker. Gives the Mets the lead. Mets lead it 3-2 now, thanks to that 2-run shot by Neil Walker. And it's Cespedes. That's a swing and a miss. Cespedes down on strikes for out number 1. Second strikeout for Green. 4-7, and that's ball 4. So Green having control issues here in the top of the third. James Loney, 2-3, and that's popped up to the right side. Castro calling for it, 2 away. Michael Conforto now. Conforto struck out in the second inning. It's a 5-2. It's a fly ball hit to right field. And back goes Refsnyder and makes the catch for the third out. But the Mets pick up 1 run on 1 hit and 2 walks. Pick up 2 runs, the 2-run homer by Walker. And they lead it 3-2 after 2.5. Go to the bottom of the third. It's going to be Ellsbury, Refsnyder, and Teixeira. Here's the pitch from Steven Matz. 5-7. That's a fly ball, center field. Granderson under it, 1 away. Refsnyder next. 4-6. That's a line drive, base hit for Refsnyder. So Refsnyder's on at first. Next up is Mark Teixeira. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to the shortstop. So 1-9. That's a fly ball hit to center field. And chasing it is Granderson. He gets there. Out number 2. Refsnyder's on at first. And here's the pitch from Matz to Chase Headley, the cleanup batter. It's a 6-9, and that's ball 4. So first and second now for Starling Castro. Castro singled in a run in the first inning. Scores 3-2 Mets here in the bottom of the third. The pitch to Castro, 5-10. That's a fly ball lifted to right. Bruce measures it, out number 3. We go to the top of the fourth. It's Mets 3 and Yankees 2. It's going to be Flores, Kelly Johnson, and Rivera for the Mets in the top of the fourth inning. That ball is lined, caught by Gregorius. 1 away. KJ, Kelly Johnson. That ball is lifted to deep center field. Back goes Ellsbury to the track, to the wall. Looks up. That's out of here. Home run, Kelly Johnson. 4-2 Mets now. Got a hold of that one. I bet Chad Green wants that pitch back. And it's Rene Rivera. Scores 4-2 Metsy. 1 out here. Here's the pitch to Rivera. 6-6. That's a swing and a miss. Rivera down on strikes. Strikeout number 3 for Chad Green. That's out number 2. It's going to be the top of the order now. Granderson. Granderson's 0 for 1. He walked and scored a run. Pitch to Granderson. It's a 3-9. That's a swing and a miss. Granderson down on strikes for the third out. But the Mets pick up a run on the Kelly Johnson home run, and they lead at 4-2 now. Go to the bottom of the fourth. It's going to be Gregorius, Romine, and Sanchez. The pitch from Matz. It's a ground ball right to Loney. That's 3 unassisted, 1 away. Romine next. Here's a pitch from Matz. And that's lined into the gap. That's going to roll to the wall, and Romine is going to make it to second base with a stand-up double. Next is Gary Sanchez. Sanchez, a rookie. Just joined the Yankees. He's DHing. It's a 6-6. And that's lined into the gap. The question is it a two-base hit or a one? And that's going to roll to the wall. Scoring is Romine. And Sanchez in with an RBI double. It's 4-3 game now. Tying run. At second base with only one out here in the bottom of the fourth. And it's Hicks. Hicks is playing left field for the Yanks tonight. Say 2-6. That's a swing and a miss, and Hicks down on strikes for the second out of the inning. It's a 4-3 Met lead. Yanks have Sanchez with 2 outs at second base. And it's Jacoby Ellsbury. Hasn't really lived up to his reputation ever since coming to the Yanks as a free agent from the Red Sox. In 2016, he batted .263 and almost 550 at-bats with 9 home runs. He stole only 20 bases. He steps into the box, and here's the pitch from Matz. It's a 4-10. It's a fly ball center field X. And Granderson is a 3 out there. It's going to be a 14. And Granderson makes the catch for out number 3. So after 4 innings of play, it's 4-3 Mets. We go to the top of the 5th. It's going to be Neil Walker leading it off for the Mets against Chad Green. There's action in the Yankee bullpen. It's a ground ball to shortstop. Gregorius out number 1. Walker hit a 2-run homer in his last at bat. Cespedes now. Cespedes 0 for 1. He struck out. Walked and struck out. So 4-3. It's a fly ball lifted to left field. Hicks is out there. Should be a 2, I believe. And he is. He rolled an 11. And that drops in there for a hit, base hit for Cespedes. He's on at first with a single. Looks like Hicks just didn't get a good jump on that one. And this is Jay Bruce. Jay Bruce doubled in a run in the first inning. So 3-7. That's a swing and a miss. Bruce down on strikes. Strikeout number 5. 2 out now in the top of the 5th. And it's James Loney. It's be a 3-12 off Loney's card. That's lined and caught by Teixeira for the 3rd out. Mets leave 1 on a hit. And after 4.5, it's 4-3 Mets. In the bottom of the 5th, it's going to be Refsnyder, Teixeira, and Headley. Here's the pitch from Matz. There's action in the Mets bullpen as well. 6-3, and that's a ground ball right at the shortstop. That's an 8. Flores is a 4, and he boots it. So Refsnyder, who was 2 for 2, is now on first on a Flores error. We're in the bottom of the 5th. It's a 4-3 ball game. Mets are up. Yankees batting. Refsnyder led off, reached first on an error by Wilmer Flores, who's playing shortstop for the injured Cabrera. And it's Teixeira now. Mark Teixeira. Here's the pitch from Matz, a 1-12, and that's ball 4. So Refsnyder at second, Teixeira on at first, and it's Chase Headley. Here's a pitch to Headley, a 5-11. That's a ground ball to the first baseman Loney. He takes it himself, and both runners move up. One away now, and it's Starling Castro. Castro singled in the first, driving in a run and flied out to right field. Runners on second and third, and it's Starling Castro. Castro batted .270 with 21 home runs in 2016. Here's the pitch, 6-10. That's a catcher's card X. It's a 10. Our catcher is a 2. It's Rivera behind the plate back there. And it's a ground ball. Infield is gonna be in. In the bottom of the fifth. Could be a ground ball with second and third. Let's take a quick peek here. Here, an error, an out, runner on third hole. So it's a number right in front of the plate, right at home plate, and Rivera picks it up and throws to first. 2 away now, and it's Didi Gregorius. Didi Gregorius, a lefty, facing Matz. Gregorius batted .276 with 20 home runs. The following batter is Romine, .242 with 4 home runs. Here's the pitch. It's a 6-7. That's a ground ball, second base X. Our second baseman's a 3, and that's a 4. Let's see if Walker can get to it. And he does. Throws out Gregorius by a half a step for the third out. And Matz pitches out of that jam here in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Mets are up 4-3. We go to the top of the 6th now. This will be Conforto, Flores, and Kelly Johnson. Conforto's 0 for 2. He struck out and flied out. It's a 4-3. It's a fly ball left field X. It's a 3. It's a 2. And the ball's off his glove. So Hicks commits an error, and that's going to be a 2-base error. E7, allowing Conforto to make it to second base to lead off the inning. And it's Wilmer Flores next. A 3-2. That's a ground ball right at the shortstop. He looks Conforto back. 1 away. Kelly Johnson. .110. It's a fly ball lifted to right field. There is Refsnyder. 2 out. And Rene Rivera. Rivera's 0 for 2, grounded out and struck out. Here's the pitch. That's 2-9. That's a swing and a miss, and Rivera down on strike. So after the 2-base error by Hicks, Chad Green retires the side in order. Go to the bottom of the 6th. Be Romine leading off. Romine batted .242 with 4 home runs. So 3-4. It's a ground ball right at the shortstop Flores. Up with it. 1 away. Sanchez drove in a run with a double. He's 1 for 2. 3-9. That's ball 4. Sanchez on with a walk. Hicks now. 2-5. That's a swing and a miss. Hicks down on strikes for out number 2. Strikeout number 3. And it's Ellsbury now. All right, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Sanchez is on at first base. He walked, and it's Ellsbury. Ellsbury is 0 for 3. He popped up and flied out twice to center field. Here's the pitch to Ellsbury, 2-3. It's a ground ball, hard hit right at Walker. And he flips to Flores, covering for the force. And out number 3. Go to the top of the 7th. It's 4-3 Mets. In the top of the 7th, it's going to be Granderson, Walker, and Cespedes. It's the pitch by Green. 2-10. That's going to be lined into the gap. And that's going to go for a double. Granderson is into second base standing with a leadoff double. And that's going to be it for Chad Green. We're going to see Severino coming in. In 2016, Severino was a relief pitcher for the Yankees. He's one of their aces, even though he was beat up pretty badly the other day. So Luis Severino, who was 5.83 ERA with a 3-8 record in 2016. You can see that there. 3-8 with a 5.83 ERA. He's coming in to pitch Severino is going to pitch to Walker, Cespedes, and Bruce. So 1-7. That's a line drive base hit. Being waved around is Granderson. And he's safe at home. RBI single for Walker, his 3rd RBI of the day. Hit a 2-run homer earlier in the game. And Walker's on at first now. It's 5-3 Mets. And it's Cespedes. Yoenis Cespedes. Here's the pitch. It's a 5-8 off of Severino. A 5-8 is a ground ball right at the second baseman, Castro X. Castro, I believe, is about a 3. And he is a 3 at second base. We're rolling 19. It's probably a roll again. And it is. So 4 this time. And that's going to be a ground ball, allowing Walker to get to second base. 1 away. Jay Bruce, who's 1 for 2. He doubled home run in the first inning. 6-3. It's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. It's an X. It's a 12. Severino is a 2. And Severino boots it. Everybody's safe. 1st and 3rd now with 1 out. And it's going to be Loney. Infield's in for the Yanks. It's be a 5-4. It's a fly ball right field. Fly ball right field. And that's going to be deep enough to get Walker home. Walker scores. 2 out. Sacrifice fly. for Loney. And with Bruce on at first and 2 outs, the Mets are up 6-3 now. And it's Michael Conforto. Conforto's 0 for 3. The pitch from Severino. 4-5. It's a ground ball right at the shortstop, Gregorius. Take a quick peek at Gregorius. Gregorius is a 2. See what we roll. It's an 11. And Gregorius takes it himself for out number 3. But the Yanks pick up 2 runs on 2 hits and an error, and they lead it. The Mets lead it 6-3 after 6.5. Refsnyder up. .207. Line drive base hit for Refsnyder. Steven Matz still on the mound for the Mets. It's a 5-9. It's a strikeout. So Teixeira strikes out. Strikeout number 4. And out number 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Chase Headley. It's a 5-5. And that's a swing and a miss. Down on strike is Headley. 2 outs. And Castro. Starling Castro. 2 outs, runner on first. It's a 4-7. It's a line drive base hit. And Refsnyder is going to hustle over to third. He gets in there easily. First and third now. And it's Gregorius. Didi Gregorius against Matz here in the bottom of the 7th. So 110. It's a hard hit ground ball, but right at Loney. Takes it himself, 3 unassisted for out number 3. So Matz works himself out of that inning, that jam with runners on first and third. Here in the bottom of the 7th, we'll go to top of the 8th. It's 6-3 Mets. Tyler Clippard is going to come in for the Yankees. He's going to be the new pitcher for the Yankees. Tyler Clippard. Let's see. Tyler Clippard was 3.57 ERA with a 4-6 record. 3.57 ERA, a 4-6 record. He's going to come in. He's going to pitch to Flores, Kelly Johnson, and Rene Rivera. Here in the top of the 8th. Here's the pitch to Wilmer Flores. Flores is 0 for 3. He lined out twice and grounded out. It's a 5-7. That's a swing and a miss, and Flores down on strikes. 1 away. Kelly Johnson, 4-7. And that's hammered into the gap. And that's going to be... Oh, Johnson thought of going for 2, but stopped at first with a single. So Kelly Johnson is on with his 3rd hit of the game. He's 3 for 4 now. He's single homered and singled. And it's Rene Rivera who's 0 for 3. Grounded out and struck out twice against Tyler Clippard. Here's the pitch. 6-7. That's a swing and a miss, and Rivera down on strikes for the 3rd time. 2 outs, and it's Curtis Granderson. Here's the pitch to Curtis Granderson. So 111. It's a hard hit ground ball right at Castro. And he flips to Gregorius for the force. Out number 3, and we go to the bottom of the 8th now. It's 6-3 Mets. It's going to be Romine, Sanchez, and Hicks. And it looks like it's going to be Addison Reed for the Mets. So Matz gets pulled. Reed is in. And Reed is going to pitch to Romine, Austin Romine. Here's a pitch. And it's 1-5. Uh, 1-5. Romine. And that's line into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. And Romine around first. Here's the throw to second. He's in there. A leadoff double for Austin Romine against Addison Reed. Addison Reed was 4-2 with a 1.97 ERA. Just a pitch to Gary Sanchez, 4-6. It's a line drive base hit. Stopping at third is going to be Romine. First and third now. And it's Aaron Hicks. Aaron Hicks was batted .217 with 8 home runs. Here's a pitch to Hicks. It's a 3-6. That's popped up to the right side. Under it is Walker. 1 away. Jacoby Ellsbury runs on first and third. Here's the pitch from Reed. So 1-4. That's a swing and a miss, and Ellsbury down on strikes. 2 outs. And it's Refsnyder now. Refsnyder is 3 for 4 on the day. Been having a good day. The pitch from Reed. It's a 5-6. That's a swing and a miss. And Refsnyder goes down on strikes for the 3rd out. So again, the Mets pitching staff works out of a jam. Go to the top of the 9th. It's 6-3 Mets. In the top of the 9th is going to be Walker, Cespedes, and Bruce. Tyler Clippard pitching for the Yanks. It's a 6-7. And that's a strikeout. Walker down on strikes. One out. It's a third strikeout for Tyler Clippard. And it's Cespedes. Cespedes is 1 for 3. That's a 3-9. That's a swing and a miss. Cespedes down on strikes. Number 4. 4th strikeout. And out number 2 for Clippard. That's going to be Jay Bruce now. That's a 2-4. That's a hard hit ground ball right at the third baseman. Headley over to first. Gets him by a step. 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the 9th. Mets lead at 6-3. In the bottom of the 9th, we're getting Juris Familia, who has a tendency to make things very, very exciting. And Juris Familia is the closer extraordinaire for the Mets. Oops, wrong card. Juris Familia is the closer extraordinaire for the Mets with 51 saves, a 3-4 record, and a 2.55 ERA. And he's going to be pitching to Teixeira, Headley, and Castro here in the bottom of the 9th. So it's going to be Teixeira. Teixeira batted .204 with 15 home runs his last year as a Yankee. That's a 6-6. And that ball is lined and caught by the second baseman. Walker makes a nice catch, nice leaping grab. What was going to be a single to right for the lefty swinging Teixeira. Here's Chase Headley. The pitch, it's a 6-7. And that's a walk, ball 4. So Headley manages a walk off Familia. And it's Starlin Castro now. Castro's 2 for 4 with an RBI. Say 3-7. And that's lined. Base hit, center field. Stopping at second is going to be Headley. So the tying run now is at the plate with only 1 out. Again, Familia making it exciting. Didi Gregorius. Didi Gregorius batted .276 with 20 home runs in 2016. Here's the pitch from Familia. It's a 6-6. And that ball is lined and caught by the second baseman. Walker with another nice catch of a line drive for the second out. And it's Romine, and it looks like we're going to see a pinch hitter. See a pinch hitter for the Yanks. It's going to be Alex Rodriguez. So Alex Rodriguez has a chance here to tie up the game with one swing here in the bottom of the 9th against Juris Familia. So Alex Rodriguez, who hit 9 home runs in 200 at-bats, he batted only 200, also retires after the 2016 season. Here's the pitch from Familia with runners on first and second, 2 outs. A-Rod, the tying run at the plate. Here's the pitch. And it's a 6-5. And that's going to be lined into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Coming around to score is Headley. 6-4. Stopping at third is going to be Castro. And A-Rod, a RBI double, pinch hit RBI double for A-Rod. And the tying run is in scoring position now. And it's Gary Sanchez with 2 outs and runners on first and second. A-Rod pinch hit a double, scoring Headley with the 4th run. The score is 6-4 now. Castro stopped at third. A-Rod is at second. And it's going to be Gary Sanchez. And Sanchez is going to be waved to first. The abracadabra walk. So Sanchez, the bases are loaded now. So the Mets put the go-ahead run on, and they're going to pitch to Aaron Hicks. Aaron Hicks batted .217 with 8 home runs. So here's the pitch from Juris Familia. That's a 4-3. It's a fly ball left field X. Our left fielder's Conforto, who's a 4. Let's see. That's hit into the corner. Let's see if he can get to that. A 4 and a 4. And he does. A nice running catch by Conforto for out number 3. So Familia, as usual, makes it exciting. But the Mets win it by a score of 6-4. Juris Familia picks up a save. And Steven Matz gets the win. A hold for Reed, who pitched 1 inning. Struck out 2, gave up 2 hits in that inning. And Familia comes in, gives up 2 hits, walks 2, strikes out none, gives up 1 earned run, and gets the save. Steven Matz gave up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits and 3 runs. Only 2 earned. Oh, no, actually only 1 earned. Only one earned run. And he walked 1, 2, 3. 3, struck out 5. Allowed no home runs. So not a bad outing for Steven Matz, who gets the victory for the Mets in game 107. The Mets improve their record to, let's take a quick peek. They improved their record to 58-49. Fifth, that's 17. That's 90, 107. Yep, 58-49. Now we got one game left. The Mets are now up in this Subway Series by 2-1. So we're going to game 108 next at Yankee Stadium. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Final score, Mets 6 and Yankees 4 at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Take care.